There is a story that has echoed across more than 2,000 years, a story written in ancient Greece by the philosopher Plato. He spoke of a powerful island civilization beyond the Pillars of Hercules, beyond what we now call the Strait of Gibraltar, a maritime empire that commanded the seas and vanished in a single day and night of catastrophe. For centuries, many dismissed it as allegory, a moral tale about pride and downfall. But what if it was something more? Beyond Gibraltar lies the vast Atlantic Ocean. Today it appears empty, endless, indifferent. Yet modern bathymetric scans reveal complex underwater landscapes, ridges, plateaus, submerged formations shaped by tectonic forces over millennia. Could one of these forgotten elevations once have supported a civilization? Imagine an island rising from the Atlantic, not primitive, not mythical, but engineered. Concentric canals carved into stone, a central harbor protected by massive breakwaters, terraced districts arranged with mathematical precision, a city designed not only for beauty, but for power. At its heart stood towers of stone, monumental structures reinforced with bronze. Embedded within each tower, an engineered crystalline core. These were not magical objects. They behaved like advanced optical instruments, concentrating sunlight, channeling energy through carved stone conduits, distributing controlled illumination across the city. As daylight faded, the towers awakened. Cool white-blue light radiated softly across plazas and canals. Reflections shimmered on polished stone and moving water. The system pulsed in quiet synchrony, an interconnected network, a civilization illuminated not by flame alone, but by focused energy. Within the central chamber, engineers monitored bronze calibration rings. Mechanical systems adjusted alignment with precision. Crystal lenses refracted concentrated light into channels hidden within the architecture. It was not sorcery. It was physics, advanced, deliberate, disciplined. Atlantis was a maritime superpower. Its ships filled the circular harbor in ordered formation. Trade routes extended across unknown distances. Its wealth came not only from resources, but from knowledge of geometry, of materials, of resonance. But systems of power demand balance. One night, the pulses began to shift, subtle at first, a slight irregularity in the luminous rhythm. Calibration rings turned faster than intended. Bronze mounts vibrated. Engineers noticed fluctuations within the crystalline core. Above the city, the wind strengthened. Clouds moved unnaturally fast. Across the harbor, the sea began to withdraw. Water receded from the docks, exposing the seabed in eerie silence. Then the tremor came. Stone blocks shifted, shallow canals rippled, dust fell from tower ceilings, the crystalline cores flickered, once, twice, then surged unpredictably. Conduits carrying focused light destabilized as the earth itself convulsed beneath the island. Far offshore, a wall of water formed. The tsunami did not arrive with theatrical fury, but with unstoppable force. It struck the outer defenses, breakwaters cracked, ships were lifted and hurled against stone, water rushed through concentric canals, turning engineered symmetry into chaos. Within the central chamber, the luminous core pulsed violently, the bronze ring slipped from alignment, a final surge, then darkness. One by one, the towers extinguished. Floodwaters consumed districts. Structures collapsed under combined seismic and hydraulic pressure. By dawn, the city was fractured. By nightfall, much of it was gone. Over time, the ocean finished what the earthquake began. Stone terraces sank, harbor walls crumbled, sediment covered geometry once precise and intentional. The crystalline cores lay silent beneath layers of sand and pressure, and the Atlantic closed above it. Today, research vessels cross these waters. Multi-beam sonar scans the seabed in meticulous detail. Three-dimensional bathymetric models reveal unusual formations, circular patterns partially buried beneath sediment. Nothing conclusive, nothing definitive, but enough to ask questions. Underwater drones descend into darkness. Their lights reveal fractured stone edges, linear cuts that appear almost intentional. Geological anomaly or cultural artifact? The debate continues. Satellite imaging shows tectonic complexity in the Atlantic basin, ancient plate movements, submerged elevations, regions beyond Gibraltar that tens of thousands of years ago stood higher above sea level. Some researchers propose that Atlantis was memory, distorted by time. Others argue it was metaphor, a warning about technological ambition and moral decay. But what if it was neither myth nor pure allegory? What if it was a civilization that advanced just far enough to harness forces it only partially understood? A network of stone and light, a maritime empire powered by knowledge, balanced delicately between innovation and instability. When nature shifted, when tectonic pressure met engineered resonance, the system failed, and the ocean reclaimed it. Now the Atlantic appears calm. Its surface reflects the sky in quiet indifference. Yet beneath those waves may rest the geometry of a forgotten experiment. Perhaps Atlantis was not destroyed because it was weak. Perhaps it was lost because it was powerful. And perhaps we are not the first civilization to discover how fragile advanced systems can be. The search continues.